What's up, YouTube? This is WifiMerriman here today, bringing you guys some VGC 2021 action Series 10. I want to feature Harold HD's Solgaleo Shuckle team at least one more time. This team we featured in the last episode, and we really looked at Shuckle Solgaleo. We didn't really feature Kommo-o or Minshao that well. So in this episode, I want to try to do my best to feature Kommo-o and Minshao a little bit better. Just because Kommo-o is such a cool set. This is actually a body press, iron defense Kommo-o, which counters Ensign, Regieleki, probably the Cinderace, I would have to imagine, to an extent. But yeah, it's just a cool Pokemon overall, and I think it'd be kind of fun to just mess with and see what we can do. For leads, I'm gonna go Minshao, Torkoal. Do I? Maybe. Kommo-o and Solgaleo. I think Solgaleo will be solid in the back. So let's do it. Jump into game number 1. Do stay tuned to the very end though, because I do have a funny blooper where I just got demolished by a Dialga team. So if you guys want to stay tuned to the very end, you guys can enjoy some blooper action. Also, we will be putting a rental code at the very end as well, so stay tuned for that if you need the rental code as well. But anyway, let's get into today's battle. Battle number 1. Minshao, Torkoal versus Urshifu and Gothitelle. Okay, I mean, they don't have psychic terrain, so the terrain, so we can freely go for fake out. Like, we know we're gonna go first somewhere. And I think if you fake out the Urshifu and just throw a huge eruption off, they could fake out Torkoal with Gothitelle. Okay, I mean, that Protect does the same thing, in a way. Yes, I would like to get the damage on the Ursh, but I'm fine with this. Hypnosis, please miss. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for missing. Now take this huge eruption. That does about half. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright. Right here. I think you just want to knock off and erupt again. That's fine. Because, I mean, knock ally switch, that's fine too. Hey, I'll be happy to take off your Urshifu's item. Don't act like I'm not going to be happy taking off his Focus Sash. Let's see. Focus Sash, okay. I'm fine with that. And you go into Torkoal. Okay. That's not bad though, because Torkoal does take it relatively well. We're still in the green, so this should do still quite a bit of damage. And that's not bad damage. That's not bad damage. We can expect an ally switch again. Really don't think it fully matters. Like, if you want to go for ally switch, be my guest. But yeah, I'm okay with making this play. Yeah, there's the ally switch again. That's fine. Because we should, with our close combat, we should be able to take out this Gothitelle, right? Yeah, we're powerful enough. So no more ally switches. And Urshifu, if he wants to go into Torkoal, I feel like we're going to survive. Minshao has the Focus Sash, so we'll survive there. So let's see. Torkoal living on 1 HP, y'all. 1 HP. That hidden Focus Sash. You know, we knocked it off. We just gave it to Torkoal. Torkoal said, hey, I'll use it. Okay. And then he scores a critical hit, which I don't think personally matters. I think he was going to go down either way due to our Weather Ball. But that's just nice. That's just nice little insurance. Minshao's Focus Sash is still intact. I just want you guys to keep note of that, because Minshao is a speedy boy. Like Ditto. Bring out your Ditto. Like, okay, so you're probably going to be copying Minshao. And Palkia. Okay. So it's confirmed that we know it's Ditto and Palkia in the back. And whoever you transform into, which will probably be Minshao, We do know you had the fake out. Palkia Wide Guard wouldn't do us no good here. Like, honestly, I don't have a problem going for close combat and going into Solgaleo. No. We'll go into Kommo-o. Because Kommo-o should be able to eat a water attack. A dragon attack, maybe not. So that's why I was thinking Solgaleo, actually. But we'll see what happens. Ditto goes for knockoff. That's fine. Knocks off my focus sash. If you hit me with a close combat, you probably would have knocked it off too. So obviously, close combat was probably the better play there. But Minshao is out. Or Ditto. Ditto is out. Here comes the Ice Beam into the Minshao. Okay. Minshao, you did fantastic. I'm just going to go ahead and give you a round of applause. Woo! Alright, so now we're in a good spot for Solgaleo. So Palkia versus the world, basically, at this point. I don't feel too comfortable going for iron defenses, so I'm just going to go straight for body press with Kommo-o. But I still feel relatively confident that we got this. It's just because we have a restricted versus... Our restricted still at full health, you know? Not anymore, though. So unfortunately, he lands a Fire Blast in the sun, and it knocks us down to 8 HP. But he does activate our weakness policy, so this Psychic Fangs all of a sudden is doing a lot of damage, followed up by our Body Press. It will be enough for a KO, so that's game. That is game. Good game to our opponent. Let's get to game number 2. Alright, next opponent is Tony, rocking out with the Yveltal squad, with Gastrodon, Amoonguss, Scizor, Comfey, and Incineroar. Okay. Like, this looks like a Kommo-o game. Not gonna lie. But we have to have good board positionings. So, let's get good board positioning and let's win. That's the name of the game. I think Torkoal can be fantastic here, too, by the way. Going up against the Amoonguss and the Scizor. Trick Room could be a little tricky getting up, though. But let's try and set it up. So I think you need a lead in DD Solgaleo. Torkoal and Kommo-o need to hang out in the back. And I think we got the winning formula here. My only concern is the Yveltal, but I think honestly once we get going, Torkoal can hit it really hard in Trick Room. Solgaleo can hit it really hard in Trick Room. Kommo-o even, you know, can hit it relatively hard. So we got ways to hit them really hard. Not for super effective damage or nothing, but I feel confident that we can handle it as long as we can take the attacks, right? Like the snarls and stuff will still do quite a bit of damage to Torkoal. It's so crazy. So yeah, we have to just have Torkoal in the right spots because Torkoal can really just win this game. Like I'm pretty sure 2 eruptions can KO Yveltal. So we'll see what happens. Yveltal Incin lead versus our Solgaleo and DD, because we want to get that Trick Room up. Let's see, because we do know, like I said, that Snarl is going to do a lot. But honestly, I mean, we should be able to take it with Solgaleo. And if we go for the Follow Me, I think we're in a good spot. So Trick Room, Follow Me. We could also fake out, but then you worry about the Incin just going for a big Flare Blitz and KO your Solgaleo. So I'm okay with Follow Me here. Let's see. We should take a Snarl. Dark Post, that's fine. We had the Dark Reduce Berry, so that's good. And see how much damage that does. And that's with the Dark Reduce Berry. And then Darkest Lariat also will come out. My man was smart for not activating our weakness policy. So we do get Trick Room up. And I think right here is a good time, good as any, to get Kommo-o out, right? Because Kommo-o confronting with that body press. I mean, so yeah, I think this is as good as any time. We'll go for Sunsteel Strike, and I think we need to make a combo play and go into that Yveltal, right? So we'll double into that Yveltal, trying to get him KO'd. Because Yveltal can be a pain. Yveltal goes for Protect, though, unfortunately for us, because... well, this is a waste of a turn. Our opponent went for Fake Out. I have a feeling that's a misclick. Unless he's just trying to... Okay, I know what you're about to do, and I knew you were about to double, you know? That had to be a misclick, though. We'll see, we'll see. My word, though. Fake out, fake out. I mean, you're in psychic terrain, too, man. That wouldn't work anyway, but you can't use fake out on turn 2, you know? Of you being in the field, you know? It's crazy, craziness. Pokemon's crazy. People crazy. Let's see, Flare Blitz coming out. That's not good. Okay, we take it. Whew. We'll take it. We'll take it. Now, let's get that Sunsteel Strike off and KO this Yveltal, please. I will take a free Iron Defense too, though, by the way. Because that threatens that Incin hugely. Sunsteel Strike. Let's see if we can get this KO, because we're +2 now. This is going to hit hard. This is Stab. This is the cool animation. Yveltal lives on like 1 HP, folks. Solgaleo will sadly go down, but I think Kommo-o can definitely handle it from that range. And plus we got Torkoal. We got Torkoal. Torkoal hanging out in the back seat. Torkoal's ready to play. Go ahead, bring out the sun. Torkoal, bring it out. Bring it out. How many more turns of Trick Room do we have? We got 2 turns. That's plenty of turns. Watch this Incin just go down. Yveltal, maybe they could try and play a Protect game. They can. I think it's smarter just to let it fall. I mean, I think right now this is a good turn to Protect, though. Double Protect. Waste 1 turn of Trick Room, and then that way I only have 1 left. But then the question becomes, can you beat Kommo-o with what you have in the back? It'd be tough. It's tough. But, I mean, their lead is doing work. It's knocked out 2 of my Pokemon, and I'm down to my final 2, you know? Their lead is doing work. Yeah, that's a smart Protect. That's a smart Protect. Here comes the Eruption. You probably... It might have been actually kind of smart to protect Torkoal, I guess. I don't know. Flare Blitz is not going to do much to us on this board. Yeah, Torkoal takes it. That's fine. I don't even think Torkoal... I don't know if this set has Protect, actually. But yeah, watch this. Bye-bye. Bye, Incin. Never heard of you. What's your name? Alright, so we got 1 more turn of Trick Room left, actually. So we're not looking too mad. Gastrodon. Okay. Like, yeah, we don't have Protect, though. We have Solar Beam. And I will gladly go for a big Solar Beam right into your Gastrodon. I can see a Protect. I can see Protect happening. You know, honestly, I've never hit a straight Solar Beam onto a Gastrodon. Most of the time, they have like a Rindo Berry or something to kind of lessen the damage from it. But it would be very nice and very satisfying just to see it go down in 1 hit. Gastrodon's one of those bulky Pokemon that you would love to see go down in one attack, 1 hit. Let's see, Yveltal switches out. We're body pressing in that slot, by the way. Scizor is not going to like this body press. None at all. Let's see, Gastrodon. Are you holding a berry? Don't look like it. Don't look like you're holding a berry at all. Okay, so are you dead? Gastrodon just gets one-shotted, folks, by Torkoal. How crazy is that? Here comes the body press. Let's see. I would like to say that we're like +2, you know? Like that just sounds nice. +2 body press. Because I mean technically we are +2 in our defense, and that's what body press is based off of. So are we considered +2? I mean, if so, then I mean that's a big hit. This is a weird spot because you really just want the double damage, right? So like, if you just hit, you're KOing Yveltal. Trick Room did end. You do, yeah. Trick Room ended. And honestly, just having 2 attacks going into the Yveltal, I think is how we win this game. Let's see. Do we live this wing attack? Oblivion Wing. We do. Barely. 42 HP. Body press will come out though. How much damage are we doing? Enough for the KO. Kommo-o is busted. Superpower will come out into Kommo-o, but that's fine. Or no, you go into Torko, but that's still fine. Because we are still sun boosted. This is Eruption. This is a very weak Eruption, but it's still got to be enough power to KO Scissor. It is. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2 is ours as well. Let's jump over to game number 3. Alright, game number 3 is against Scissor. Or Caesar. Wish it was Scissor. But Caesar. Rocking out with Kyogre. Tornadus, Lecky, Serena, Haxorus, and Urshifu. Alright, Kommo-o, you're doing like amazing. I have to bring you in game number 3, okay? So you're coming, but I don't necessarily know where yet. Torko's a must too. Torko, I said it plenty of times, Torko is literally the Kyogre counter, okay? So, honestly, did we do what we did in last game? Indeedee, Solgaleo, Torko, Kommo-o. It's not bad. Like, Lecky stops Minshao. Or not Lecky. Serena stops Minshao. Lecky stops it too. So, I really don't feel like Minshao's the greatest here. Yeah, I mean, but you gotta think Minshao's gonna be kind of slow because we don't have the best speed control other than with Trick Room, and if they taunt, you know, if they led, okay, they didn't lead, but I don't know if Serena gets a taunt or not, but I'm pretty sure it does actually. But they could taunt our Solgaleo, then we're a little bit screwed on that point, you know what I'm saying? So we had to be careful. That's why I didn't want to bring Minshao, because it's not fully guaranteed that we were going to be able to get our Trick Room off. It does look like we're going to be able to now, but, you know, I mean, you always have to, when you plan, you always plan for the worst. And if the best results happen, you're good, you know. Let's see, though. Let's see. We're going to go for Follow Me, Trick Room, and we're going to see if we can get this off. Let's see. Ursh, what do you want to do? Wicked Blow? That's fine. We do have the berry, Dark Reduced Berry, so we're good there. That is a little bit of a glitchy jump or something, but okay. Indeedee's pretty low on health. And then Low Sweep comes out. Very interesting tag, very, very interesting. But we appreciate it actually, because we get Trick Room off. So that's actually kind of well appreciated. I'm okay with going for Expanding Force, even though it's not going to hit the Urshifu. And then we'll Sunsteel Strike into the Urshifu slot. That's fine. If he goes for Wicked Blow into our Solgaleo, I do have a feeling that we can survive it, and that can activate our weakness policy for the next turn. So I feel good because he can't really Sucker Punch us thanks to the Socket Terrain too, you know. So I mean, I feel like we're all right. So fight me. Drop Kick comes out. Okay. And there's the Wicked Blow. Into the Indeedee. Okay. My man wants to get rid of Indeedee. Okay. And I mean, that's respectable, you know? But right here, we got Torkoal. And we have enough damage on that Urshifu where I know Torkoal can get the KO on both mons right here. That's why we went into the Urshifu like we did with our Solgaleo. Just to get enough damage. Because now it's an easy eruption. And honestly, it's not a bad idea to get... They could switch into Kyogre, that's the problem. So if they are, I think they would switch into the Urshifu slot. So we'll Psychic Fangs the Urshifu, just in case if they want to switch into Kyogre. They don't. And this should be, yeah, very easy KO. Fantastic. Serena goes down. Urshifu goes down. But in that scenario, most likely you would have to predict the Kyogre come in with your Solgaleo and figure out which slot it was going to come in on. And I was thinking Urshifu, so, but it didn't come in at all, and we were able to pick up 2 KOs. That's fantastic, actually. Alright, Torkoal. Torkoal needs to come back. Actually, as weird as this sound, well, it doesn't sound that weird at all. We need to keep the sun up. Basically. So, we just have to go into Kommo-o. And I think we just go after the Haxorus this turn. Like, I know the Water Spout's not going to feel the greatest, but I think we'll be alright. Because Kommo-o should resist it. It does resist it. I wonder how much it's going to do, though. It might have been a decent idea to go into Kyogre. But we'll just have to see if I made the right decision, because I don't want to take an Earthquake from this Haxorus if I don't have to. We get the critical hit, which is nice. And now bringing the sun back out will definitely weaken this Kyogre. Origin Post, probably going into the Torkoal slot. No, it's a double attack. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. And Life Orb, so that's definitely going to be weakening. Getting weaker and weaker. That would make Water Spout weaker and weaker. So he may not even have Water Spout. At this point, how many more turns of Trick Room is there? 1 turn? Yeah, we'll punish the Protect play if that's what you want to do. And we can go into a Psychic Fangs. He didn't go for Protect, so I'm kind of curious to see what he's going to go for. Let's see. Psychic Fangs will come out. That's going to do quite a bit of damage, though. That's a lot of damage. Origin Post again. Kommo-o will take it. Alright, fantastic. Now we bring out Torkoal. And I feel like we're in a good spot. Into that Kyogre now. And we pretty much win the game. And yeah, Trick Room is over. I mean, Trick Room is over. That sucks in a way, right? Not really, because like I said, all we have to do is hit 1 attack. We can go for Solar Beam. You know, that doesn't rely on our Torkoal being at full health. Torkoal should be able to live in Origin Post if it comes out, I'm imagining, because we are in the sun. Kommo should live too, just saying. So he has a single target, and that means we have enough room for one of our Pokemon to get attack off. Kommo-o actually just dodges. We'll see if Torkoal survives. I'm curious, actually. Yeah, Torkoal survives too. Fantastic. So that's game. Good game to all 3 of my opponents. They all 3 played fantastic. Stay tuned for the bloopers. Stay tuned for the rental code at the very end of this video, which will be coming up right now. Alright, so right here's the rental code. I went through this rental code last time in the last video, so I'm not going to go into full detail for this rental code, but I do want to say Kommo-o was fantastic in today's episode. Like, I totally did not expect Kommo-o to be as good as it is. And I really just want to start putting him on a bunch of teams to test him out and see how he can work on different teams and stuff. Because being able to counter Ensign like how he did, that was pretty easy, you know, and being able to counter certain things, being able to live attacks from like Kyogre. You know, he lived the Origin Post in the rain, you know, took it very well actually. Helping Solgaleo getting some nice KOs and being a great support mon was fantastic. I mean, that was very fun. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts on Kommo-o is in the comments down below. But anyway, hope you guys did enjoy. This is WifiMerriman signing off. Stay tuned for the blooper. Peace.